Hi, good morning. Thank you for allowing me a couple minutes to visit with you on telephone etiquette and the importance of it in today's business world. So with a show of hands, I'd like to know how many of you have actually experienced a bad phone call when calling into any business, credit card company, etc. Okay, so that's quite a few hands up in the air. And so to start off, did you know that 98% of people say that a bad phone call will actually give them the impression of that business that they're calling into? And that's just one statistic that was a result of a survey that was conducted by a company called Verifone Inc. And in that survey, they found that 80% of incoming communication is through the phone, which then emphasizes the importance of proper telephone etiquette. 72% of callers will not leave a voicemail if they do not get through on the first try. And 69% of those same callers will never call back. And so that kind of tells you the importance of proper telephone etiquette. In that same survey, they found that $31.6 billion are lost on an annual basis due to clients not being able to reach the businesses. And so with that in mind, that brings me to my purpose today, which is I wanted to introduce to you some telephone etiquette techniques, and hopefully this will assist you in your future with the way that you deal with business clients. So let's go over some techniques and some fundamentals. And so to begin with, what you want to do is always have a message pad there on your desk, and that way throughout the call you can always be writing down the messages as they occur. Never let that phone ring more than 3 times. Always pick it up quickly and have a greeting ready, either good morning, good afternoon, whichever the case may be. Introduce your business name, introduce yourself, and then of course offer to assist with any questions that they may have. Be aware of your voice, the tone, the audibility, the enunciation, the rate of speech. This is important because it shows self-confidence over the phone and it assures the person on the other end that you're going to be helpful. Use good judgment. Don't pick a phone call up on a speakerphone. It's rude. Don't be drinking, chewing gum, so forth. That person can hear that on the other line. And one of the most important components is that you always want to use that person's name. Ask for their name and use it repeatedly throughout the phone call. That personalizes that call. Next, you want to give your caller your full attention. Try desperately not to be distracted by other conversations in the room or maybe an email that you're looking into. Give them 100% attention. Never leave that caller on hold for more than 3 minutes. Always ask permission to place them on hold prior to doing that. And then always return to the call to make sure that you are reassuring them that they're being dealt with, that they have not been forgotten. And so that'll reassure them of a good call. And lastly, if the person that they're calling in to speak to is not available, then what you want to do is take as much information down so that you can assure that person that their call will be returned. Proper telephone etiquette can make a big difference in today's business world. Here's a couple more statistics for you. There was a publication posted from a Desiree Haynes, and she actually wrote about a survey that was conducted. And this survey was literally labeled Customer Rage Study. And in this Customer Rage Study, they found that 70% of us will actually experience rage while on the phone with a customer service rep. And 33% of us will actually yell at the person on the other end who's trying to assist us. And in that same survey, only 13% of those individuals had a pleasant experience. So those numbers say a lot. And that is what the purpose of my discussion today is the importance of how good telephone etiquette makes a big difference in a business. So developing a proper telephone etiquette technique will definitely set you apart from others. Companies need those professionals to work for them, to be their frontline people. Knowing the basics of telephone etiquette will actually give you a solid base to build on, and this will set you apart from others, and it'll put you ahead in your business world. So I hope that my tips today have been helpful, and good luck. Thank you.